Hello guys. So in this PPT, we are going to see tips and strategies on how to plan and execute our part 2, that is the cue card questions in IELTS speaking. So using these tips, you may be able to elaborate your answers to 2 minutes, but in order to do so, you need to have a proper planning, your proper execution of that 1 minute which you get for your preparation. As you all know, we get 1 minute to prepare on the cue card, and the next 2 minutes you need to speak on that. So here let's look at some of the ways in which we can plan our answers and elaborate it into 2 seconds or 2 minutes speaking. So the method is called question prompt method. In this, you need to answer to the bullet points by using some question prompts. Okay. So what questions can you, after you hear a cue card, for example, if the cue card is about describe a healthy thing that you like to do, or describe a healthy habit that you have in your daily routine. So when you see these questions, what question prompts can you ask so that you may be able to elaborate your answer to 2 minutes? Okay, so what can be the question prompts? The first question prompt that you can ask is what. So describe a habit that you do in your daily life. So what is that habit? It can be going to a gym, attending a gym. So what is the habit? Attending a gym. So you can ask this question. The next question that you can get into your mind is that why? Why do you have this healthy habit? Why do you go to gym? Why do you go to gym? So you visit your gym for having a healthy body, good muscles, strong bones, or to keep yourself fit and healthy. So these are a few answers that you get when you ask yourself the question why. The next one is where. Where is this gym? Where do you go to build up your muscles? So the answer can be any park or any gymnast, that is any gym where you visit it on daily basis. It can be near your house, it can be near your office. So the next question after what and why you should answer is where. Where do you have this habit of going to keep a healthy body? The next question prompt that should come to your mind is that how? How do you keep yourself active and strong by visiting this gym? By doing some daily exercises like lifting weight or having healthy diet or doing some body muscle exercises. So answer how you keep yourself healthy by going into this gym. Okay, so this is the fourth question prompt that you should look at or get into when you have a question on cue card. Next one is when. So when do you visit this park or when do you visit this gym to do your exercises? On a daily basis, on a regular basis, or you can visit it on weekends, or you can visit it on the alternative days. Okay, or you can visit it daily. So how often and what time you visit it, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon? So when you ask the question when, the timeline to the cue cards come up. Okay, so when do you like to cook? I like to cook in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. When do you like to visit your hometown? Whenever I have vacation, or when I have some long leaves like 4 to 5 days, I tend to go to my hometown. So the frequency, the timeline to do something or when you need to do something comes up when you ask yourself the question when. And the next one is why. Again, the same thing. Why you need? Because you keep yourself healthy, you keep yourself fit. Okay, so after you have asked these questions, after looking at the questions in your cue card, first step you should do is pick out a few of these questions. Don't go for all the questions because then you may get confused or you may go beyond the timeline of 2 minutes. So don't bother to take all the questions like what, where, how, when, which, but pick any 4 or 3. The best thing to do is with each cue card you will have 3 bullet points. Like for example, the question was describe a healthy habit that you have. What is the habit? Where do you follow it? When do you follow it? And explain why you do it. Okay, so when, where, how, these 3 bullet points will be there in the cue card mostly. So it's better to take these question prompts and plan your 1 minute accordingly. Okay, so take those questions: what, when, how, where. 3 to 4 question prompts will be more than enough to have an elaborated answer for part 2. So I have taken these 3 to 4 questions. That is, the question was describe what you do to keep yourself healthy, or what is a good healthy habit that you follow. So what do you do? I visit a gym, or I have a healthy diet. So this is what you do. Next is where you do it. So what you do, where you do it: in gym, in park, at home. So it can be any place where you have your daily exercises. Next one can be who you do it with. Who? It can be your trainer, your gym trainer. It can be a neighbor or a colleague. It can be no one else but only you. That is, you do your workouts alone. So what you do: I do gym. Where you do it: in your gym, or in your house, or in your park. Who you do it with: it can be your trainers who the gym belongs to, or it can be your colleague who goes with you to office on a daily basis, and it can be a neighbor who with whom you do daily exercises, or it can be anyone who you can come up with. So answer to this question is who, what, where, who. And last, in the all cue card, this question will be a definite must, because why you do something, why you like something, why you dislike something, why you like this person, why you dislike this person, why you want to visit some place, why you don't want to visit some place. So this why question and who question are most important words that will cover almost all the cue cards of IELTS. So who and why should be more prominent whenever you are going to answer to your questions in the cue cards. So I have picked these 4. You can choose even how or which. Okay, so whichever comfortable you feel that you will be able to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 2 sentences, you pick those question prompts and just point it out in your rough paper which you have been given to plan in for 1 minute. So basically, using the bullet points given in the cue card, you need to take out 2 to 3 question prompts and answer accordingly. But you must remember, as I said, you do not have to use all the bullet points because it will become too lengthy. It will go beyond the time limit of 2 minutes. So stick to 2 or 3 or maximum 4. Don't go beyond that because you will be using your explanation. You will be giving your examples. So it's better to keep it simple but appropriate so that you avoid your grammatical mistakes and you can use few lexical resources, linkers, connectors, as well as topic related words. If you are not able to do all these things, you may also include some other prompts which you think is coming to you at that moment. So this is our first step. Take any 2 to 3 question prompts, answer them and elaborate on them. The next step is to make some notes using underlined question prompts, that is who, where, why. Okay, do this as quickly as possible because you have only 1 minute. So after you pick out what you are going to answer, you also need to put on some vocabs, some other points to speak on. So 30 seconds take for this. Just quickly get what you are going to say, what, why, which question prompt you are going to say. If you think of something you really want to say that doesn't fit in this question, it's not a problem. You can take out any one question prompt and include the idea which you are getting at that time. Okay, so that is not a big issue. If you are most probably that you are going to use it, just write it out in your rough notes, that paper which you are giving. So for example, let's take a cue card which I said on a healthy habit you do. So for this cue card, what your rough notes, that is your notes which you have taken, can look like is something like this. So we have taken what, who, and why. So what good habit, what healthy habit you do? I do training. Okay. So I basically do circuit training. Along with this, I also use different exercises which help me to have a good body muscle for my whole body. Okay, so I do circuit training. Apart from this, or along with this, other exercises such as a thigh exercise, muscle exercise, to keep the whole body healthy. Okay, so this is your planning that you can do. So on what you do, whatever you do your gymming, you have to just point that word, so that it will, you can elaborate on that word when you are speaking. After you answered the first question, next, where do you do these trainings? In the fitness factory, or it can be, I basically go to the fitness factory, that is a gym located near my house. Or you can say that I do these exercises in a park near to my residence, which is equipped with all these exercising machines. So this is a way you can develop your answer later on. But when you are planning, you just name the place where you do the exercise. It can be a park, it can be your home, or it can be the gym. The next thing that you have to ask yourself is who. So with whom do you do your exercises? Members of the club or the gym, or your neighbors, or someone whom you know and they accompany you when you do these exercises? It can be your family members as well. So whoever you do with these exercises, just write their names, or their colleague or friend, so that when you are answering, you do not go about saying which you what you don't know. And the last is when do you do these exercises? uh, every Tuesday evening, or on weekends, or on a daily basis? I go to gym on daily basis, or I visit these gyms whenever I have free weekends or on alternative days. So the frequency of your visiting the gym is required here. You can also mention the timings if you remember well, and you can mention them. Then you can even write the timing at 12:30 Tuesday evenings, or weekends afternoon, something like that. Okay, so answering to these question prompts will make you to just look at these points and then speak on them for 1 to 2 sentences, and it will become more easy, and your sentencing will be in a sequence. You have to arrange them in a sequence. That is also very important. Okay, you need to say how, where, when, which. Why? Because you need to have a fitness, because you are preparing for some athletic game. Okay, so answering these questions are very important. When you have made a rough points on what questions you are going to take on for where, when, why, which, then you just included 1 or 2 points, that with whom you do, and what you do, and where you do. The next step is that in your 1 minute planning, you need to organize these things. Okay, so you have to come in an order, the orderly manner. This is called the sentence sequencing, which is a part of cohesion and fluency, 25% mark. So you need to be very clear that which question prompts you need to speak first. Okay, so you cannot say describe a healthy habit that you do, then you start that I go to gym 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I do these to have muscles, and then you say that I do gymming to keep myself healthy. So this is not a proper sentencing. This is a wrong sentencing. The sequence is, the cohesion is disturbed. This will reduce your band to 5 to 5.5. So to get a 7 plus band, after you have planned, pick vigilantly which will come first. So first, what? What do you do to keep yourself healthy? Then where? Then when? Then with who? And then last why. Okay, so the sequencing is a very essential. So when you are going to answer, just decide that which one you are going to pick up, which question prompts you are going to pick up, and then arrange them in sequential order. If you don't have time to write again in a sequence, then just beside those points write 1, 2, 3. So who will, what will go number 1, when will go number 2, who will go number 3, and why will go number 4. So what, who, when, why, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you are not having enough time, just quickly write the numbers so that you know that which we have to speak first and which we have to go for the last. Okay, and then start talking. After 1 minute you need to start talking, so give a good sentence starting. So today I would like to talk about a healthy habit that I take up in my daily routine, or there are various things that we do to keep ourselves healthy. I especially prefer to go to gym or do exercise to keep myself healthy and gay. So introduction, your topic sentence, your starting point should be very presentable and catchy so that the examiners thinks that you are going to speak very well. So give your start. Don't just start saying that the one healthy habit that I start in my that I do on everyday basis is going to gym. This is very basic. This is not going to help to get 7 plus. So it's very better to start your answers with a good topic sentence. When it is related to the healthy habit, don't repeat the question. Don't repeat the question prompt in your same as it is. Use synonyms. Show the variety of your words. Show how you can use synonyms for the given question. Okay, so healthy habit can be good habit, or you can use some other synonym, and you can say that there are various or copious ways in which I keep myself healthy, but the one thing that I would like to talk about today is gym exercises. Or you can just start by saying that though there are various things I do to keep myself healthy, the one thing which I never miss is doing exercises on daily basis. So giving your starting point is very important. So focus on that. After your preparation of 1 minute, you are now ready to give your 2 minute talks. Just refer, don't read to your notes. Don't read, just refer. Because when you read something, your intonation, the ups and downs in your voice just vanishes. So just don't read it. Just give a glance that what you are going to speak first and then start speaking on that. That will give a boost, and that will give a very good impression on examiner, because your intonation, your ups and downs, your stresses on the words looks beautiful when you speak naturally. When you do some aerobatic reading, intonation is just flying away somewhere and you miss out the fluency marks. So just speak as natural as you can. Don't read your notes, refer your notes. This organizing idea will give you a clear idea on what to speak. You don't need to just think what I'm going to speak next, what I'm going to speak first, and you don't get confused and lose out on words which are essential, that is the topic related words. Because you are searching for idea, you are not able to put in some good vocab related to the topic, or the linkers like although, forever, additionally, in addition to this, moreover, because these plays a very vital role in enhancing your marks from 7 to 8 band. So if you're clear in your idea, you will have some time to focus on these areas as well. So it is very important that your planning 1 minute time is not wasted on what to speak and where to speak. You just quickly refer to it, because you have organized and planned it in a very effective way. You can just have a reference to it and start speaking and put on your linkers and vocab related to the topic. So the question prompt methods ensures that you quickly and easily come up with thoughts. Okay, you don't need to waste so much time. So these 6 prompts words are simple to use. So you can just say how, where, when, and just start writing and put the numbers, and then that's it. You are done for 1 minute, and you can are ready to speak for your cue cards. So start practicing in this way and hope that you will find it very useful. Okay, all the best and keep learning, keep thriving.